This message was transmitted by the request of the Chicago Police Department. A giant creature was spotted destroying buildings at its path. This creature is confirmed to be dangerous and should not be approached. All residents must stay indoors and do not go outside, because the creature will see you. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the Chicago Police Department. The giant creature has been reported to attacking Chicago, and it's confirmed that the creature is dinosaur-like monster. It resembled the character from the children's show, the Powerpuff Girls. Another creature with sharp fang appeared in the sea and eating residents. All residents must evacuate the city now. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the New York City Police Department. We have getting reports that monsters appeared in New York City. Some of these monsters had shapes and sizes, and some of them have one eye, while others have 2 and 3 eyes. They also resemble the characters from the show, the Powerpuff Girls. All residents of New York City must evacuate now. If you see a giant monster, call 911 immediately. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
This is NBC News. I'm David, and this an update that monsters resemble the characters from the show The Powerpuff Girls appear in San Francisco, California. They are now destroying the city and eating residents in their path. The military will try to take down these creatures, but failed. They are too powerful. All residents in San Francisco must evacuate now. If a giant monster breaks into your home, use a legal weapon and all means cost. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
Welcome to the United States News. I'm Paul Dickinson, and this an update that monsters resemble the characters from the show The Powerpuff Girls are continuing to rampage across Chicago. Also, the dinosaur-like monster was successfully killed by someone that is unknown at this time. All residents must stay indoors until an all clear is given. That's all I have for now. This is Paul Dickinson, signing off.
Civil danger warning for the state of New York. The following message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. Multiple reports say that a cat-like creature with a huge body and thin legs was spotted eating residents in Manhattan. It appears in New York City as well, but now the police has now identified the cat-like creature as the famous character by the name of Gorefield, but people called him Gorefield. Gorefield is eating people and asking them where are his lasagnas. If you see Gorefield, call 911 immediately from a safe distance. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous and life-threatening situation.
Welcome back to NBC News, I'm David, and this an update that the famous character Garfield, who is by the name of Gorefield, has been killed and defeated by 3 unknown kids. We also got about those kids. The first kid has red hair and pink eyes. And about, the second kid has blue eyes and blue hair ties, and the last kid has lime green eyes. And the hair also a slight cowlick. They're now identified as the Powerpuff Girls, Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. They are here to save the world from those monsters. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation.
This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. There are having been reported that small monster appeared in everyone's homes and killing them. Some of them has white eyes, while others have red eyes. All residents must get into your shelters immediately. If your shelters is intruded, use a legal weapon at all costs. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation.
Welcome back to the United States News. I'm Paul Dickinson, and this an update that small monsters are continuing to kill residents in their homes and destroying everything in their path. The Powerpuff Girls destroyed the Fang monster in New York City, and they defeated a crab-like monster in San Francisco. There are 3 monsters attacking the country, which is a lava monster, a turtle monster, and a bird monster. All residents of Salt Lake, Oklahoma City, and Miami must remain calm as the Powerpuff Girls are trying to save the world from the 3 monsters. That's all I have for now. This is Paul Dickinson, signing off.
This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. There are some 3 monsters that are attacking 3 countries of the United States. The lava monster's location is in Salt Lake City, Utah. Her name is the Lava Lady. The lava land is confirmed to be dangerous and should not be approached. Also, the turtle monster's location is in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. It has been destroying buildings and cars in its path by using its shell. And the bird monster's location is in Miami, Florida. The bird monster is currently flying around the city blowing everything with its giant wings. All residents of the 3 countries must stay in your shelters immediately. If you see a monster, call 911 immediately, or call the Powerpuff Girls immediately. Stay tuned for any updates on the situation as the 3 monsters will be destroyed. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The lava lady is burning buildings in her path. She burned them into fried. The Powerpuff Girls are on their way to Salt Lake City, and they're going to put out the lava lady. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. The Powerpuff Girls had finally killed the lava lady. They find a water bucket to put her out. There are still 2 monsters left. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. The turtle monster is destroyed building and crushing in its path. This turtle is extremely dangerous and should not be approached. Also, multiple reports say that the turtle monster is digging holes in the street. The Powerpuff Girls are trying their best to stop this. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. The turtle monster has now been defeated by the Powerpuff Girls. They throw the turtle monster away from the and it will never return. There is only one left. Stay tuned for any updates on this situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. This situation is getting worse. The bird monster has turned red. The bird monster is very upset on what happened to the others. The Powerpuff Girls are on their way now. The bird monster begins to spread its giant wings to blow them away. One more thing, do not panic, or you will be extreme danger. Stay tuned for any updates on this dangerous situation. This message was transmitted by the request of the United States government. All clear. I repeat, all clear. All of the monsters around the world are all defeated and killed, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls, all residents of the United States. You can get out of your shelters. However, it could take a long time to repair the damage that the monsters caused. Normal programming will now resume.